CBT Naaruto.
NBC Golf Channel on EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, it's live final round coverage of the Arnold Palmer Invitational. We're at the Bay Hill Club and Lodge in Orlando, Florida, site of one of the PGA Tour's premier stops, the Arnold Palmer Invitational, always attracting a great field, and through the years, it has been the scene of just some championship play from one guy in particular.
Tiger Woods has won there an incredible 8 times.
We're ready to go. Off to the first hole.
Rich, what a great position to be in. 3 days of great golf. The lead, you know it. Exchange of cards on the first tee, ready to go. 3-4 hours in front of you, and you don't quite know the outcome. That's why we play this game.
And this is where the pressure begins to heighten because all of the attention is focused squarely on you, with the lead, television cameras on you, fans on you. Can you handle it? We'll see. Up with the big boys now, Frank.
Well, we saw that previous tee shot go 310. This one's further.
What's you need to watch out for here, Frank?
Those 2 front bunkers, Rich, the one that protects the left and the right. More often than not, you want to pitch the ball on the front of this green. They are the 2 to be concerned about. There's a bunker over there.
I think he's headed for it. So the second of the par 4 goes begging, and now I'll have to rely on the short game.
Yeah, but a short game, as we all know, can redeem a lot of mistakes. Let's see if he does it here.
You know how to play this shot, Frank, right? You keep your chin up, you look down your nose at the ball, you have to pick it cleanly, and keep your head still. And it is in.
Amazing. Amazing.
Here at the first, ready to get this round underway. How do you handle the 461-yard par 4, Frank?
2 choices, Rich. Dogleg left, so either lay it up at those 2 bunkers, which is about 285, or if you can hit a nice high draw, then just go for it. Should be safely on deck.
Well, that is an exceptional shot on the green and in position for a birdie.
Yeah, it's a formality now.
Birdie try again here today. Had a nice birdie on this hole yesterday. Not a real hard game, is it? Birdie to open. Now to the par 4 third, 434 yards and plenty of trouble on that left side.
One of the hardest tee shots on the front side. Water very much in play down the left.
He makes a great pass at the golf ball. It's powerful, but it's rhythmic at the same time. Pretty good drive here.
Another straight one.
And now it's right in his wheelhouse. Good position where he can attack the pin.
Yeah, he has all those options now. With that ball sitting up, you can bring it in high, you can bring it in low. The choice is yours.
Good, clean contact and a nice result. And a chance for birdie coming up. Frank going for another birdie here.
Just to get on a real roll.
Well, that was a good-looking putt, just not falling right now.
No, sadly, he's going to be disappointed.
Nudge this one home, finish it up. That is a solid par putt right there. And we pick up action at the 4th. Couple of birdies already here in this final round as we check in on our featured golfer. Off to a hot start, Frank.
Those red numbers are certainly going to bring a smile to the face, and they haven't happened by accident either. A lot of good golf. Excellent position to go forward from now.
That is just a beautiful shot. Frankie could make eagle right here with a really good approach shot.
Yeah, well within his reach too. And Rich, if we just sit back and relax here, I think we're going to see perhaps a very good look at eagle coming up.
Here we go. That was a big, bold strike, and now a chance for a big, bold move. Putt for eagle coming up, and getting ready for the putt. Did a nice job with that putt. Good read, good speed. These putts keep the round together. Frank, we have said it over and over. Another birdie. Frank, now to the 5th. What's the strategy here at this shorter par 4?
Well, if you want to flex your muscles, Rich, take it over that left bunker. With a little trailing breeze, you might even get close to the green.
Oh,
that's fine.
Frank, how impressive is this performance so far?
You've got to tip your hat. Really, just play good from the first hole on. Rhythm's good. Hit a lot of good shots. Very smart, very smart decision making as well.
This one looks like it's headed right for the middle of the dance floor, Frank.
Rather nice shot, I'd say.
Good chance now for a birdie. That was an outstanding play.
Well, it's almost a guarantee there after that shot.
Oh, yeah, he's made it for a birdie. Frank, the par 5/6 looks like an enormous carry over the water. What if you're not one of the bigger hitters?
Well, then you've really got to aim at those two bunkers, right in between them on the right side, Rich. It becomes very much a plotter hole because even the layup becomes important. This par 5, you've then got to attack it with a wedge.
Well, those are good numbers right there. 320, 320 yards. Just crushed it in the fairway. Looking to keep it going here, Frank.
Yeah, another example of things just working as they should.
I like the looks of this one. Well, that's how you play the game, right there. Settles in over the putt. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Frank, back in 1998, by any chance, do you remember exactly how many golf balls John Daly hit into the water at the 6th?
It was half a dozen. Half a box of golf balls.
generate some momentum here at the 7th hole. This for birdie. He really likes this hole. Made birdie yesterday. He'll do it again today. Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie. And what a day it's been. Frank, as you step to the tee here at the 8th, what are you seeing?
Another hole that suits the long hitter, Rich. That bunker just over 300 yards. The further you get down there, the shorter club you have in over the water.
Well, this looks good.
Certainly is.
That was just a beautiful drive. He hit it solid and right in the middle. How good has the swing tempo been?
Has not lost it since the first hole, Rich. I think that's been the key to the round. Started with that rhythm, even though the winds were out there. The winds haven't abated, and neither has that rhythm. And there's a big green, and they're going to use every inch of it.
On the green in regulation. Just a couple of feet. Count that for a birdie. It's a consistent theme here at Bay Hill, if you can carry it 300 yards.
Bay Hill always favors the longer hitter. Tom Weiskopf was one of my idols growing up. I loved the way he swung. That swing right there reminds me of my life.
And it looks like Rory McIlroy, Frank, sticking the follow through. That's a heck of a poke right there. 310 yards and in the fairway.
Second shot.
Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way.
Terrific golf shot. And now that for an easy birdie. Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. Good putt. Just a perfect springtime day here in Orlando, Florida. We're at the Bay Hill Club and Lodge. Frank, how do you get off to the perfect start on this second 9 here?
One of the few holes here that actually moves to the right, so a little cut off those two bunkers. Either that, or if you can fly the ball 280, 285, you can take it over the right, or just an iron.
Looks to be a good setup going into the green here at the 10. Second shot, Frank, now to the par 4 10th.
Have to look, first of all, which quarter of the green that the flag is, because this 10th green really is 4 different quarters. As long as you're keeping that second shot in that little area, then 10 will certainly reward that second shot.
Birdie try up next. This for another birdie on this hole on the week. Man,
I just pushed it.
Boy, that hurts. He has this attempt for par. Never a bad score on the card. That's par. Now to the par 4 11th, just a shade under 440 yards. Where are the difficulties here, Frank?
The water down the left, but the hole keeps going that way, almost in a semi-horseshoe fashion. 2 bunkers down the right. They always catch the stray tee shot. But once again, you don't have to hit driver here. You've got to get that ball in play. Great drive.
Came right out of the middle of the bat. This is going to be a tough day on the links. I mean, even the Seagulls are walking to work. Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag. Oh, this is straight at it.
It's a really good line. Oh, can't hide the flag stick from that man. Stroke that with authority. Frank, now we're at the 574-yard, par 5 12th. How critical are the par 5s if you're trying to put a score on the board here at Bay Hill?
They're crucial, Rich, because the par 4s are very, very difficult. So anytime you get a par 5, you've really got to take advantage of it.
Nothing to argue about there, right in the fairway. And he steps up to take this shot from the fairway. It is the house that Arnold built, the Bay Hill Club and Lodge. Arnold's summer home is actually in western Pennsylvania, Latrobe Country Club. That's where he grew up. He came to Central Florida in the 1970s and fell in love with this piece of ground. He bought it, and he's grown it ever since, and now it is host to one of the premier stops on the PGA Tour. Big, strong golf course. You have to really be a good ball striker and generally one of the longer hitters to be successful around here. Locked in on the read and the speed. What a tremendous display of golf this has been. At the par 4 13th now, and Frank, what's the key here?
Really avoid those 3 bunkers, Rich. You don't want a fairway bunker shot over water for your second shot.
Right out of the center of the bat.
Did you hear that? Long and straight.
That's how you do it.
That's an absolute beauty.
1992, Captain Cool, Fred Couples won by 9 shots over Gene Sowers. And with that win, Frank, Freddie became the #1 ranked player of the world.
Yeah, those are the days for Freddie. It was just like sticking a key in the car. Give it a little turn, and he was off and running.
Well, this one should be safely on deck here. Certainly had enough power, just didn't have any touch. That is a tremendous shot right there. Touch and nerve, he had it all, and he has the bottom of the barrel. Another challenging par 3 here at Bay Hill. It's the 14th, 216 yards, Frank.
It plays uphill, prevailing breeze too, into your face, so normally much longer than its yardage.
Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on there. Easy birdie.
And he's putting for birdie now. And he has it for birdie. We're here at the 15th now, and a big dogleg right on this one. Frank, what's the best route to take to shoot the low number?
You've got to look at that run out down the left side, which is about 320 yards. If you can stay short of that, then that gives you a perfect shot into this green.
That ball's run out certainly over 300 yards, Frank. Call it about 310. Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Put a birdie on the card here yesterday, don't forget. Birdie here yesterday, trying to do it again today.
Well read.
We've seen guys through the years below the tournament right on this hole.
Yeah, if you get a little too greedy here, you try and make eagle. It's sometimes with a good tee shot, it's an easy 4, but a 3, he's loading up on it.
Look at the coil there. Really powering up here.
Huge with a capital H.
Moved it a long ways. Well, those are good numbers right there. 320, 320 yards. Just crushed it in the fairway.
Oh, this is right at it.
Just a superb shot.
You're not going to see much better than that all day today.
You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point. He's made it. Frank, par 3 17. Daunting shot. What are you thinking as you step onto this tee?
Just make 3. 2 is a huge bonus. Take 3 in a heartbeat.
This is a good-looking shot. Chance for birdie after that beautiful shot.
Second shot.
Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Frank, the scene of so much drama through the years, the 18th here at Bay Hill. What's the key?
The fairway is rather generous, but once again it pinches in around 320, 330 yards. You've got to be cognizant of that. And of course that green shapes to the right, so good tee shot makes that second shot a little bit easier.
Frank, that is position A.
Yeah, the tee shot was like silk, Rich. I mean, just sets up that second shot so beautifully.
Well, Frank, this is one of the most famous shots in the whole sport of golf, the second to 18 at Bay Hill.
And one of the most unpredictable, unless your name is Robert Gamers. Remember, he holed his second shot here to win the tournament many years ago. For some reason, the yardage book's almost got to be thrown away here at 18, Rich, because that second shot always plays longer or shorter than the actual number. So be a little lucky here, as well as good at 18.
You cannot hide the flag stick from that man inside of 5 feet. To win the Arnold Palmer Invitation. Continues to amaze, yet another birdie, and what a day it's been. And that wraps up the final round. Just a great performance by our champion today.
Couldn't agree more, Rich. I think this one will have to go down in the books as an absolute classic. Fantastic play, not only the course today, but all week long.
Joyous, happy Easter. CBT Naaruto, over and out.